scooter in the house.
Mom, let's go!
Go wait in the car.
Don't rush me.
I'm not. I'm hiding from our children.
It won't open.
I think we're trapped in here. We're sealed in.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. But we are safe. We are in our home.
Oh my god.
It's not just us. The whole world. But most importantly, we have each other.
I saw someone outside today.
What is something out there? It's keeping us trapped.
What do we do?
We survive. This is going to end one day. We can't help you. I'm sorry.
Hide.
Broccoli. Tasan sa mga. Ang gusto golden tip bag.
認めるよ、真人。俺はお前だ。俺はお前を否定したかった。お前の言ったことなんて知らねえよって。今は違う。ただお前を殺す。また新しい呪いとして生まれたらそいつも殺す。名前を変えても姿を変えても何度でも殺す。もう意味も理由もいらない。この行いに意味が生まれるのは俺が死んで何百年も経った後なのかもしれない。きっと俺は大きな何かの歯車の一つに過ぎないんだと思う。錆びつくまで呪いを殺し続ける。それがこの戦いの俺の役割なんだ。認めるよ、真人。俺はお前だ。俺はお前を否定したかった。お前の言ったことなんて知らねえよって。今は違う。ただお前を殺す。また新しい呪いとして生まれたらそいつも殺す。名前を変えても姿を変えても何度でも殺す。もう意味も理由もいらない。この行いに意味が生まれるのは俺が死んで何百年も経った後なのかもしれない。きっと俺は大きな何かの歯車の一つに過ぎないんだと思う。錆びつくまで呪いを殺し続ける。それがこの戦いの俺の役割なんだ。認めるよ、真人。俺はお前だ。俺はお前を否定したかった。お前の言ったことなんて知らねえよって。今は違う。ただお前を殺す。また新しい呪いとして生まれたらそいつも殺す。名前を変えても姿を変えても何度でも殺す。もう意味も理由もいらない。この行いに意味が生まれるのは俺が死んで何百年も経った後なのかもしれない。きっと俺は大きな何かの歯車の一つに過ぎないんだと思う。錆びつくまで呪いを殺し続ける。それがこの戦いの俺の役割なんだ。認めるよ、真人。俺はお前だ。俺はお前を否定したかった。お前の言ったことなんて知らねえよって。今は違う。ただお前を殺す。また新しい呪いとして生まれたらそいつも殺す。名前を変えても姿を変えても何度でも殺す。もう意味も理由もいらない。この行いに意味が生まれるのは俺が死んで何百年も経った後なのかもしれない。きっと俺は大きな何かの歯車の一つに過ぎないんだと思う。錆び
Ito, reduce all damage taken by 10%. Pwede na, di ba? So, 12 seconds yan na 10% reduce damage, 15 seconds cooldown. So, may downtime lang siya na at nakita ng ganun. Ito,
which mean it's kind of immortal, right? How do I kill this thing? Yeah, I don't know, but we shall find out. But first, we're gonna discover a Leona on defense. Unfortunately, Leona's not Christine, so Leona has like 3 wins, and somehow she got 3 wins. I don't get it. She shouldn't get any win whatsoever. I think I just built some crazy looking team right there. So starting off, we're using my Leona Oh, is that? Look at that damage. And then, so why are we so fast? We're gonna defense break. We missed the stun. We're gonna shield up. And then I'm going straight for the reviver. Look at that damage though. Oh my god. Oh my god. That damage is crazy. Wait a minute. Do you see that? We can reduce that unit HP by a whole lot if I cleanse all of that juicy stuff. So. Yo, what the fuck? That's kind of crazy, no? That's kind of crazy. Man, she delete buffers. That is really cool. But when there's no buff or debuff, then she doesn't really do anything, which is kind of funny. You need enemy to have debuff on, so that's why we have double debuff here. But then I feel like Leona's gonna have to destroy that thing. Okay, and that's GG. Hey, that's very like I don't really care. Some debuff coming in, and we do some damage. Oh, he's getting protected. That's kind of annoying. I'm gonna strip that. Oh, we miss. Oh, that's extra annoying. Oh, we have the skill back. I kind of want to kill him, but I don't think we can do that right now because he's under protection of that unit. It's so crazy how some of these absolutely beast of an LD5 in RTA, if drafted right, they're so strong. But in guild content, when you can sort of control their RNG, not RNG, their AI a little bit, then they are nothing too strong. They're just alright at best. And it opens up the meta for auto unit in the game, which I think is really amazing about this game, is that the meta for RTA and guild content, very, very different. So, oh, we're getting absolutely murdered by this guy. We miss every single strip. I repeat, I miss every single strip on a high accuracy build against a low resistant looking unit. That's totally fine. He's eating damage because of Groa though, so that's pretty cool. We take away the threat state. Oh, I can use Irene to put threat. But can I survive? I'm going to try that later though. We're going to Irene and then we're going to do something about staying alive. Maybe that's going to work. I'm not too sure. But let me put some dots and they all can die together. How beautiful is that? And you die as well. Round 4. Okay. We have one job, which is to defense break the dark thing. The dark thing needs to be defense broken. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, we branded the dark thing. Pause. Anyway, here we go. Big damage. Big damage. Wait, how is he alive? What the fuck? Oh shit, he's alive. He's healthy. Oh my god. Go away, please. He's alive. Round 5. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And then we're going for the damage. We're getting full bar, by the way. They buffed the skill 2 if I'm not wrong. Attack buff. And then... wow, this unit does nothing. It does nothing. Okay, increase cooldown time. And there's a fire unit. Hit the fire unit. Wait, hold up. Okay, the water unit hit the low HP water unit. I get it. Improve 23. Is that not? Wait a minute. To the reflect. No. Okay, you know what? Defense. We got. You don't need to be garbage on this defense. All the time, HP. Skill. Counter the with 5. We have another revive, so Pongbek is gonna be back, and I'm gonna hit the Chandra, so I don't need maximum crit rate. We should be okay. All right, some new team here. Excited. Let's start off with the boost, and I wish I do not miss anything over there. Look at that. I feel like without resistance, the game's gonna be more about strategy, right, guys? So, blazing flame punch in the anime will be Black Flash. Here we go. Wait, how did none of them die? Okay, the Winger. This one over here has damage reduction. I expect that. They did not die. Wow. I know I'm on speed with damage attack, but I think my stats are not too bad, right? Yo, that's nasty. How tanky are you? So there is a debuff. She died too. And then this thing is going to die as well. See how easy that is? Always crit. And then more dots for you. And then they all take the damage. They all take the damage. Okay. And we don't want to use skill 2 just yet because, you know. Oh, nice little cleanse. They're all going to die one by one. And then we do that. Oh, when I attack her, she lose health. Oh, it just very fast, and she's gonna die anyway. Break, nice little stun. Oh, self-cleansing, that's totally fine too. We're gonna shield up, and then I want to provoke this unit. Okay, I always provoke the buffer out of habit, but I shouldn't do that, right? I need to let the buffer buff so that I can actually do something about it. Okay, we are going to change target to stun you, and then she buff. I like that. So we can do nice little 50% health on you. It's irresistible as well, which is awesome. Quick little defense break maybe. Very nice. We focus on this. Oh, the Gapsu is gaining a lot of attack bar from my Gandalf healing my team almost every turn. So he's also healing his team. So my damage is not exactly very meaningful. And that kind of pissed me off a little bit. Because I can't kill. Right? I can't. Alright, I'm going to take away the debuff because it's going to get cleansed anyway. Do a bit of damage over there. And then we're going to Death Break, maybe. Nice little stun. Finish her. Finish her. The damage reduction from Brita is really strong. So even with the damage boost from Leona, she can't really do much. Alright, more buff coming out. I kind of want to have a debuff on them. But I can't because of the immunity. Holy damage. She can do it like very frequently because I think the skill has like 3 turn cooldown because there is a condition for that. So, oh, we did not land defense break right there, so we can't kill. Come on, come on, come on. We are so close. We are so, come on, this is gonna kill. Kill it. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Because his healing cannot out-heal my damage output. My damage output is really good. Okay, he's getting provoked. He's getting damage reflection as well. That is really good. I like that. They need to allow Leona to like buff her own attack or something. Or she need to have like that crit thing like Josephine, but for all her skill. So that I can build with speed, good damage, defense without going into crit rate. So that she can actually be built like an LD5 damage dealer. Now she needs to be built like a normal 3-star unit with crit rate, crit damage. She does not awaken into stats, so building her to have max crit is really hard. And she has no relevant leader skill. Let's be real, right? Nobody uses leader skill. If you can, you use speed or defense or HP so that the entire team can benefit as well. Because my Gandalf does not benefit from the crit leader skill. I think we are good, guys. I think we are okay. He's not winning me. And my Gandalf's critting. Goodbye, buddy. Thank you. All right.
apaixonada e quando treme o avião a aeromoça vem de costa. Dou tapa na bunda dela pra ver se ela gosta.
Holy God! You can't just bring these up to the table and act all nonchalant. Where are you getting size 17 Kobe's from? Who do you know in the league? Who's your dad? How much you want for these?
What's your?
I don't know, because this is crazy. Size 17 is crazy.
I'm trying to get rid of them. like the best offer on StockX is 415. I want 5.
You want 500? I could do 350.
Let's do a coin flip. 350, 420.
If we're doing a flip, I'll do 3 or 4.
Okay.
You want to do that? 3 or 4?
Yeah. I want to flip it.
You want to flip it?
Yeah.
Are you sure you know how to flip a coin though?
Yes.
This is where a lot of people don't know how to do it.
All right, which one heads? Which one's tails?
This is heads,
Heads.
and that's tails.
All right.
You ready? So you want me to call it? All right. Heads. That was a good flip. That's heads. It's 300.
All right.
100, 200, 250s.
Thank you.
Thank you. Holy.
You okay? You alright?
Just Spider-Man.
Excuse me, sir, my guy, can I show you my new company? I invented the easiest way to energize ever. Can I show it to you? Please? Really quick? Damn. Really? Okay. What's up, bro? My guy, look, I don't know if you can saw, but I have a crippled foot. I'm just out here trying to hustle, show people my new company, and get their honest thoughts.
What is this?
I invented the easiest way to energize ever. You know, like a Listerine breath strip?
The ones that make your mouth smell good?
Exactly. It literally like that, but with caffeine and B vitamins. You want to try one? Give me your honest thoughts?
Bro, just because you're crippled, I got you.
Appreciate that.
You gotta be really careful walking up to people, man. You don't know what they got going on.
You're right. I appreciate that. 100%. But yeah, this one's icy, this one's sweet. What are you in the mood for?
Let me do the sweet one.
Let's do it.
How old are you?
I'm 23. What about yourself?
21.
Oh, you're 21. Damn. And you have a car like this?
Yeah, my daddy's mine.
Really?
Half a cup of coffee?
It's half a cup of coffee, 45 milligrams, and it's derived from green tea. No sugar, no calories. Literally just place on your tongue. That's half a cup of coffee, and you'll feel a boost of energy and focus in about 5 minutes. Fresh breath right now. Out of 10, what do you think about it? Don't lie to me. Be honest. If you don't like it, tell me. I'll leave. If you like it, tell me.
Bro, honestly, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
I mean, can I see this?
Yeah, keep it, bro.
I keep it?
Yeah. There's 10 strips in
you
there.
have another flavor. I'll buy it. You
Really?
jealous
No, it's free. It's free.
No, trust me,
I came
I
up
have
on
my
you.
card right here, bro.
No, it's cool. I came up on you. I pissed you off, I know, but here. This one's icier, that one's sweeter.
Bro, I'm so sorry, bro. You really can't judge a book by its cover.
I know.
Damn.
But I mean, look at me, bro. I'm just out here hustling. One
So if I
foot.
take 2 of these, it's basically a whole cup of coffee?
Exactly.
Bro,
Exactly. Yeah.
And your company name is DAPS?
DAPS Energy.
Can I get your number? I'm sure
Yeah.
my father would love to like invest in your company.
Alright, let's do it. Just type it in right here. What was your name?
Yeah, Ja.
Ja? I'm Adam. Pleasure to meet you, brother. Peace, bro. Bye. Excuse me.
For the past few weeks, people have been calling Paladin a meta. And honestly, I think that's exactly why many players failed after switching to the class. Not because people saw the numbers without even understanding where a lot of last canon classes started struggling. Conservatively, meta. Naturally, finding did not Paladin hit another damage is satisfying. But after watching for a while, I noticed a pattern. People are not trying to understand Paladin. They were trying to copy a Paladin who's doing 1,000,000 damage per hit, immediately damage, and that bit in the and the balance between copy the damage and expect shot. Paladin saying what? That's not the bug. See the difference? Everyone sees is 800 and Squidget scaling our gun. The same damage drops to around 650k per hit. And this is exactly where the misunderstanding begins. Because people see 857k and assume that's the build. 11 player They were chasing the result without understanding what created it. Over to Paladin because they were when exposed given the HP. But you cannot copy the understanding that created those decisions in the first place. Welcome you makes me sad. Understand was is not better either. Sometimes the strongest paladin is not the one hitting the highest number. It's the win. So no, I don't think paladin is a meta. And I don't say that because I play the class. I say that because if Paladin was truly meta, everyone who switched would have succeeded. Instead, what happened was something different. Paladin just became visible. Paladin became popular. But popularity and viability are not the same thing. Paladin didn't become relevant because it was broken, but because the game finally asked a question that Paladin was built to answer. And if you're a new Paladin player, that's the one thing I want you to take away from this video. Don't ask what the build is. Ask why the build works. Because that's where you'll understand the class better. And once you understand that, you'll know why Paladin became relevant in the first place. And in the next video, I want to talk about where this misunderstanding becomes even bigger. The PvP. So stick around, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.
Hey guys, welcome back to more balance patch testing, and today we are playing around with the newly changed Praha. Not buffed, because I don't even know if it's a buff or not yet. So the skill 3 used to sleep the entire enemy team for one turn. Now they take away the sleep entirely. So pretty much take away the identity of Praha for the past 12 years. And now she can decrease cooldown time of the entire team by one turn. And also AoE speed buff and heal. They also slashed the heal from 50% to 30%. And the sleep she put on herself cannot be resisted, but if you have immunity like Veladro, then you can dodge the sleep. So it's very important to build her with like an immunity or cleanser unit so that she can dodge the sleep and potentially reduce the cooldown of Veladro's skill 3. And Veladro's biggest weakness is the gap between the skill 3 cooldown, so pairing Veladro with Praha is very, very good at the moment. Her skill 2 is the same, skill 1 is the same, so nothing too crazy about it. She also has a very useless leader skill, so just kind of sad. She awakened to accuracy, which is now good for the skill 2, but not very good for anything else. Once again, another unit that suffer from future balance patch, but old awakening. Because this used to mean something when she had AoE sleep. Now, I wouldn't really rely on her skill 2 because it's not even 100% activation rate. So it's very inconsistent with the strip. And if you build her like me, speed, crit rate, and HP, then you won't have a lot of accuracy. Maybe if you have like 60-ish accuracy, you can potentially strip. But with this amount of accuracy, I would treat the skill 2 strip as a bonus, not as something that you can rely on. So if they can change the awakening to either speed or crit rate, that's going to benefit her so much more because her skill 1 required to crit. So I build her with a slot 4 critical rate to make sure that she can crit, do damage, and move frequently. However, with the balance patch change, she's very similar to this character. This character's skill 3 can also buff speed, decrease skill cooldown time by one turn for everybody, and AoE cleanse. In terms of value, I would say it's the same. The other unit heal, this one cleanse, so 1 for 1. This skill has 3 turn cooldown, while Praha, that skill has 3 turn cooldown, while Praha has 4 turn cooldown. The skill 2 can provoke and heal himself, not any teammates. The skill 1 can have a decent chance of stun. So the only thing that Praha has over Math is that she can do damage with the skill 1 if you build her with additional damage artifact. If we play the game without artifact, then Math might be as good as Praha. Can I say that? I don't know. So if this guy get a second awaken, he will shit on Praha. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe it. So let's go to try and win some matches with the Blue Oracle. You might say that taking away the sleep is a nerf, but remember, in the current meta, this is one of the most popular unit in RTA combined with this. So when you CC them, it's actually a bad thing sometimes. So not having the sleep anymore might not be that bad. Might.
5 minutes later.
Damn. Fuck. Ooh, Eretion first pick. He's picking a nerf Eretion. So my conclusion for this skill 2 is that it's really bad right now. God, they gutted the skill 2 heavily. So we're gonna have 2 high base speed units to potentially intercept the cleave. And then I think I might need some sort of shield as well. So we're gonna go for Diana, high HP and shield. I think I should outspeed him just fine. We have HP lead over here. So shield's gonna stun one, and then my segment is gonna reset the other. And after that, there's no way it's gonna beat me, right? The good thing about using Praha with high base speed unit is that they are going to take their turn. We're going to reset that. They're going to use their biggest impact skill 3 that usually has more than 3 turn cooldown. And with Praha, they get that skill back very, very quickly. And in the case of Shiho, you can potentially give him back his invincibility without him going out of invincibility. So that's pretty cool. But the problem is, we're going for that. And then I'm going to heal, reduce cooldown of everybody. And he's forced to AoE skill into my Praha to wake her up, which is going to be very cool. I reset that. And then I'm going to... Wait, what the fuck do I do? I'm going to force the Moor to move. We're going to get some debuff on the enemy, maybe. So Dinah, I think, should have the transformation, right? If I'm not wrong. Maybe big stun. Very good. So Dinah, after shielding, usually there's going to be a 1-turn cooldown for Dinah to do the transformation. But because I had the Praha skill 3, allowing my Dinah to transform... Oh, almost got me right there. Allow my Dinah to transform immediately and use her skill. And Shiho usually have another, turn cooldown here. He can skill 3 once again very, very quickly. So that is the benefit of having a slow-ish, I say slowish, but it's more like slower than the other unit in your team that reduce the entire team cooldown. So that is like a crazy showcase of the Praha, new Praha value. But I feel like her skill 1 and skill 2 are very low impact. And you don't want to heal in the first turn as well, because you didn't take any real damage. So healing is kind of meaningless. So in my opinion, she is a shitty version of Water Aragon. Let me know in comments if that is a true or false statement. Okay, let me start off with the same draft because he's going with Reshion. Checking the win rate of this unit on RTA statistic website, this guy is 47% win rate in Guardian.
Hello everyone, my name is Chin Valdez and today I'm going to be giving you an update to our Ultimate Sacrifice Paladin build guide here on Ragnarok or attack speed anyway. Real shield in that previous video was and I just pumped to see all tier should be having space feathers. You could just swap out your truth feathers over here for your space feathers. And right here is already going to be our PvP feather configuration. Now if you're running truth several very easy to sacrifice paladin
5 years ago, there was a girl named Lorelai. She had scattered teeth, and every day at school, her classmates made fairly afford rent. Until one day, a man overheard their story. He finally saw her daughter something about it. 5 years later, Lorelai's smile could light up a whole room. The same people who once laughed at her can't stop staring now. 5 years ago, there was a girl named Lorelai. She had scattered
in these two. Sort of equal for each 60%, depending on your party composition with more soda use. Second job. And second job. There's a reason why I took base. It's members. So that's why I don't have any cast time. This one has a cast time, but that's why I don't put it on the auto poll. This one, it's already so just for this to acquire like numerous assists. How do I know this will work? Is because it's already tested on Guild League earlier. It not only make it tanky, me crazy alternates, and over here, yeah, you can see over here he has 0 death. Pure doesn't from stay auto follow. So yeah, before this. This I want to show the build that is not auto follow. So this is like full support build. With on the hero. So the one on it makes it cast all the teammates. And bunch of shrimp effect doubled, which means like double I'm attacking if I'm not shrimp. And so yeah. More equal for support class. Double get use heat cards in there. Weak physical because pure DPS needs more. That doesn't taking damage. General as you can see. In parts are you can your cast time is already maxed at 60%, so there's no use to have quicken CT over here or over here. You can go for magic boon as well. And here Here, PvP technique for tankiness. You can go for all PvP technique if you want.
Okay, so guys, welcome back. Alright, so I'm going to make this 10. This is our main skill, and then this is the skill that reduction will be decreased by 20%. And what else? So here, power. This reduce the damage that you're receiving by 10% for 12 seconds, and this one is hide. So basically you can be like an assassin when you are playing Doram. And also for the other skill points, basically you can put wherever you want, but since we're using magic, then let's just put it here in magic type. And we need one more skill point, so let's just put it there. And for the second tab of skill, I'm going to make this 5 so that I can unlock this skill. So for this one is like a buff, like it will increase my magic attack by 60 for 120 seconds. So this one is good. Like, let me put it here. So this will be our buff earlier. I mean, this will be our buff later. And then next thing that we're going to do is this divine steam spear, and later I'm going to explain why we are adding this, even though this is not our main skill. Gaze, because this increase our M damage plus 20%, we need that. And also here, power of land, this increase our int by 10 and magic attack by 10%, that's why we need this as well. And also we're going to have this night vision. Basically you use this something like a ruwatch or ruwak, where you will see hidden enemies when you're fighting assassin, those class. This will be really useful. And then the next thing we can add is this. This one, maybe we can add this so that we can get the max HP by 10%, even though that this attack here, we can put it here so that we're going to have more damage reduction. So that of a debuff, and this is a, so I think for now let's just put it here, there. Okay, so here in our summoner skill, the most important skill that we're going to use here is this catnip meteorite. So I'm going to make this 10. This is our main skill, and then this is the skill that we need to level up to increase the DPS of our catnip. Like, let me show you this. Here, it increase the damage by 20%. Your catnip mature, this one. Alright, and one thing that we can add more is this chattering. So I'm going to make this 10. Okay, so this one increase our magic damage by 20%. So this one is also useful to our magic type build. And one thing that we can do is this Nyang grass. Like, if this is actually something like a debuff, where if you put this to your 20, and next we can put wherever you want, like this life-saving dried fish. This one is also useful when you're dying. And maybe let's just put it here and also here. All right, so now let's test our magic type build. So this is our buff, and then we have this Nyang grass, and also we have our catnip. So we're going to test this catnip. So let me buff, and then Nyang grass, and let's try to put catnip meteorite. Okay, so this is 350,000. Okay, confirm 350,000. And notice that we are not yet done with our stats. So if we're going to increase our int, but anyway, let me share one more thing that you can learn from this one too. So if you're going to check this catnip, there's this CT, this is casting time. So there's this fixed time and there's this variable time. So when you increase your int, you increase your magic attack and also you decrease your variable casting time. So if I'm going to add this 99, we will expect that this will go down like there. So variable time is now 1.20, casting time from 2 seconds, now it's 1.5. And there's another numbers here which is fixed time. This one has something to do with the dex. So if you're going to increase your dex there, so there's this fixed CT. If I'm going to put it here, so expect that this will go down. And okay, 0.33. So let's just, sometimes there's a something like visual bug. So there, so here it's already 0.20, so 1.4 seconds. Not bad. I mean, still bad. Okay, so hopefully we can do something like a no cast here. So Nyangras, and let's see the damage. So we got 350 before. Am I right? 350, and relate with Silverine stem. Spear that at your I'm excited to this one, guys. And then okay, but for now I'm going to spend skill points here in Spirited of Savage, and also here in Lunatic Carrot Beat, and also here in Soul of Life. Basically this one increased the damage of these two. Sorry, that's why it actually makes sense to use these two instead of this one, because if you're going to use this, you're going to lose your skill points anymore. You can add more on other parts. For example, in Nyangras, we're going to use this because this one is like a debuff to your opponent, like it will deduct their P damage and their magic attack reduction. Okay, so let me, okay, so that would be 5, and then we still have 5. We can use it here to inflict fear if we want, and also maybe here, let's just put it here. Okay, so now we're going to test our damage. So basically this 2 is from from this one, from the to be summoner, and the other 2 is from this trans second job from this summoner. So let's see, guys. Okay, so this is a buff, and let's start with this small one. Okay, so that is like what, 20 to 1000, 15,000. So that's like the normal attack of that Pokemon. And then here